welcome to your November love reading. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today at Sunshine for the Soul. I hope you guys are having an incredibly blessed week. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm about done with the drama and the karmic situations in my life. Do you feel the call of universal unconditional love? Have you connected in this lifetime with another soul that your heart just beckons to be near? So for this series, I'm going to do it on unconditional love. Now, this could be platonic love, romantic love. This could be self-love. Could be our connection to the universe, to source. And we're going to take a look at the 4 chambers of the heart. To believe in unconditional love, the first step to manifesting it into your life is that you must believe. Our Creator desires us to reconnect and experience the 5D bliss of unconditional love. Now, the second step is to first love ourselves unconditionally, to know we are one of God's chosen and that we were never separated from source love. It was just an intentional illusion for us to never know how powerful we truly are. So these readings lately have been all about these karmic energies, these darker energies that are being cleared out with this eclipse season. And so today I wanted to just take a look at, let's focus on love. Let's focus on the aspect of bringing unconditional love into our lives. You know, we're done with the drama. We're done with the karmics. We've grown, we've spiritually evolved, and now we're looking to align or magnetize with our highest divinely orchestrated connection. This could be a friendship. This could be a business partnership. This doesn't necessarily have to be about romantic love. But now that we have like our own 9 pentacles, our own 9 cups, right? Now we're looking for the 10th, the icing on the cake, the yum yum sauce for our hibachi chicken, you know, our whipped cream to go on top of our sundae. And as we grow and open up ourselves to abundance and open up to unconditional love, then the universe can bring it into us. Let's take a look today at these 4 chambers of the heart. Your challenge and your fear to align with unconditional love, your passion in regards to unconditional love, your catalyst that is driving you to obtain and magnetize and experience unconditional love in your life, and your path home that is going to lead you right to source unconditional love. And that is a beautiful thing. So let's buckle up and see. All right, Virgos, let's see your challenge or fear to step into this 5D frequency of unconditional love. Are you guys feeling it today? Your challenge or fear is the Justice in the reverse. That's Libra energy. Your passion is the 4 of Pentacles, something you're holding on to. The catalyst is the Hermit card in the reverse, wanting to come out of that healing stage. And the path home is the 2 of Swords. It's about making a choice, a crossroads choice for you, Virgo. 2 major arcana in this to start with. Justice card is Libra energy. This is in the reverse. So let's get some clarifiers and let's break this down for you, Virgo. All right. So the Justice in the reverse, Virgo, this is a card of being an inner critic. And that inner critic inside of you might be an absolute full effect. This is someone that is being very critical. This isn't someone else being critical of you. This is you being critical of yourself, sabotaging yourself by being over cynical about some aspect about you. I just saw 555, number of change. So let's get a couple clarifiers here. Now, this is your challenge or your fear to overcome, okay? That inner critic, let's just admit, that's a bitch to get over, okay? It really is. It's like that final little thing that holds on, that one thing that we could always, count on to keep us safe was to tell ourselves, you're just not good enough, you're not worthy. That's that pesky little, mosquito that buzzes around your ear, and it wants you to feed on that energy. So in order to get past our inner critic, what we have to do is recognize that's what it is. to say, hey, I know all those doubts in my mind and all those fears popping up are because my inner critic says it's not safe. It's not safe. You're still in wounded energy, red alert, what are you doing? You need to tell that inner critic to sit down, that you've done your healing and now you're handling your own business. I just saw 717. You don't need that inner critic ego to tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing anymore. You're making your own choices for yourself now because you're conscious and you've gone through your spiritual ascension. All right. So let's clarify this with a Romance Angel Oracle card. That is Libra energy. So we got Virgo and Libra energy so far. And this says, wow, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. That's beautiful, Virgo. Now, I was working with these cards yesterday, and I'd put all my cards away after I did a couple of readings. And then later on, as I was sitting here on my bed watching a movie or whatever, I realized I was sitting on a card that had got stuffed down, under my ass. And I pulled it out, and it was the reconciliation card. I'd been sitting on it for a couple hours, keeping it nice and warm, keeping the lights on, keeping the heater warm. So let's see what else we've got here for the Island Time Wellness. Divine Feminines, are you keeping the heater on for your Divine Masculines? Do you have them unblocked so they can contact you? Do not believe what they say in blocking your Divine Masculine. That's a manipulation tactic. Nobody wants to work harder than they need to get a hold of somebody. Come on, grow up. All right, I'm not getting any cards because I'm running my mouth. We've got photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, feeling nostalgic. This has come up in almost every reading. And then, like I said before, not enough. I swear to you guys, this says frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, right? So what did we talk about? That inner critic is exactly this. It's a self-sabotage mechanism. It's your fear and your ego, coming in and barking in your ear. Walk, walk, don't do this. Walk, walk. You need to shut that squawking bird up. Tell him to sit down, that you've got things handled. I can see here, you're just shaking in your boots here. Whatever this Libra energy is, you're about to go. You're about to get her done. All right, Queen of Cups. Well, this inner critic is eating you up because you're going towards a Queen of Cups, someone that's very loving, very supportive. She tells it like it is. Clarified by a Nine of Swords in the reverse. So this is, I'm done lying in my bed, having the racing of the mind, play these events out over and over again, looking at these photos or these messages or these emails. And I want reconciliation with this Queen of Cups. But my challenge or fear is to get over this self-sabotage of this damn inner critic. Okay? That inner critic is from wounding. It's a self-protect mechanism. It's a system that has been programmed into your subconscious in order to keep you in a state of fear. I just saw 1111. In order to keep you in a state of submission. Now, I split the deck and there's a perverted card here. And it says, that's my... you can fill in the rest. I'm not saying it. I'll get tossed right off YouTube. I think I have it over 18, but I don't know, is there a XXX version? I'm afraid to contact you. I am terrified of you rejecting me, okay? So yeah, this is the energy of that inner critic. You're thinking of everything that can go wrong instead of everything that can go right. That's a program. That's the matrix. It's messing with you, SA, All right, let's go on to your passion. Virgo, what is driving you to get past this inner critic, this annoying squawking in your ear, is the Four of Cups. And this is something or someone, it looks like it's the Queen of Cups. Did I say Four of Cups? I meant Four of Pentacles. So you're holding on for, look at this dude in this picture. I mean, he's got his arms just holding on to this one pentacle. He's like, I am not letting this go. I refuse to let it go. I don't care what I got to do. I'm holding on to this pentacle, and I am very passionate about my one pentacle. And I bet that one pentacle is that Queen of Cups. What do you want to bet? Let's get a couple clarifiers. All right, Virgo. Well, this Four of Pentacles is so far clarified by the Nine of Cups in the reverse and the Devil, another major arcana. The Nine of Cups in the reverse represents the fulfillment of wishes, cautions against excess. So this holding on to something, I think it's really leaned into a little bit of an obsession, okay? So let's hold on to that thought. This is also, you've been sitting in unhappiness for so long, you've forgotten what it feels like actually to be truly joyous, like free and laughing and playful and joking around. You know, sometimes we go through periods of our life where it's really, really hot and heavy and serious, you know, maybe 4 or 5 years even, sometimes more. So you've been holding on to this Queen of Cups, right? Almost even obsessing over her. And then to clarify that with the Devil card, that's another card of obsession. So your passion is like, this is all you can think about. Like it's in your head 24/7. It never leaves your thoughts. Sounds like a twin flame kind of obsession, doesn't it? Because that is one divinely orchestrated connection that is intentionally powerful so that you cannot disconnect from each other, because you came here for a mission and the universe is in support of that mission. So these obsessive thoughts about your twin flame, I just saw 1444, they don't go away. Ever. It's your true twin. They don't go away. You will never forget them. Deception. You're deceiving yourself if you think those obsessions and those thoughts are going to go away. That's funny. We've got the Devil and the deception. So yeah, you've definitely been fooling yourself too, maybe thinking that you were happy and everything was great, you know, and you're kind of wearing that mask and look at me, I'm doing great, but in the inside you're just absolutely miserable and torn apart. That ain't no way to live, man. Nobody needs to live that way. Let's get an Island Time Wellness card, and it popped out coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment. This could also be a hot chocolate or a beer or a glass of wine. Whatever it is, you've been holding on and you're very passionate about getting in someone's energy, sitting in front of their face and having a beverage, you know, or smoking a hooter together, whatever it may be. That's what I see here, Virgo. Now, Virgo, this is either you making moves or this is someone in your energy making moves. And we already got the Virgo card. That's next as the catalyst. One more on the Island Time Wellness. Let's see what we've got here coming out. Oh, I had a bunch of them twirl over. So I've got love call. Someone expresses love, thinking of you, letting you know. The axe, breakup, separation, stop the silent treatment, stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation. While you're holding on and you're sitting in unhappiness, you're absolutely obsessed. You're deceiving yourself to think that you're not. You really want to have a cup of coffee. You really want to talk. You really want to end this silent treatment, and you really want to get past, you know, this stabbing in the back, which is partially of your own doing from what I could see. But, you know, that's what we do, right? We're our own worst enemies. Isn't that great? All right, let's get a couple Cyndi cards for this passion. All right, so the two cards that popped out is look into my eyes and trying to build up the nerve to talk to you. So we had coffee, converse, love call, and trying to build up the nerve to talk to you. That is what, Virgo, you are passionate about doing. Now let's talk about this look into my eyes. And Virgo, you're probably going to get a longer one today. Seeing that you're last and it came at the end of the month. I'm a Virgo, so I like to check in with the energies at the end of the month to see kind of what's transpired. But, you know, twin flames have an embedded activation when they are together and they look into each other's eyes. that source, creator, love between in their stare is soul recognition. That's how one activates the other, by eye activation. So although I don't have any twin flame energy out in this reading yet, the look into my eyes, that's what I think of. That's very powerful. That kind of, that'll make you breathe a little fast, you know what I mean? All right, so let's move on to this Hermit card in the reverse. Our Virgo energy makes an appearance. All right, this is interesting. This Hermit in the reverse in a love reading is a period of loneliness, one that is being forced on you instead of one that you are initiating yourself. This is the universe had forced somebody into isolation during your ascension, during your spiritual awakening. You know, your life blows up. It's a shit show, like a 5-alarm dumpster fire. And if you haven't seen my morning Java for the soul, has your life gone to shit, and you're like, this is resonating with you, you might want to go check that video out. So in this energy, though, this is the universe that pushed somebody really into doing the work for a long time. Even this, could have been months or years. But this period of loneliness, the catalyst is that they're lonely. They don't want to be alone anymore. This is an energy of someone that, is tired of not spending any time together with the person that they deeply care about. Like, they want to be in this person's energy. So that's what's driving them. Let's get a romance angel card, clarifying the Hermit in reverse. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for these messages. This says, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. But I'm not going to be guarded, right? I'm not going to be guarded with unconditional love. Being in the Nine of Wands energy, that wounded warrior energy, is you're unhealed still. Pay attention to the red flags. I can see how this can also be taken that as you come out of this loneliness, you're hyper vigilant about red flags, right? Let's take this the other way. Like, did that trigger me? Did that trigger me? Am I getting bullshitted? And am I getting taken advantage of? Are they lying? It's like as you get your sea legs and the twins come into union and they're trying to learn how to balance out their energy, you've got to be very careful to not be a critic, not just of yourself. Remember, we started off that way. The challenge or fear was to overcome being a critic of yourself, but also overcome being a critic of each other, okay? Our old relationships, we looked for things that were wrong so we could... I'm out, the grass is greener over here. If I got to put any work into this, I'm out. That's not where we're at now. We're in the 5D, baby. This is a whole new ball game. Make sure that those little inner critics, including ding, 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 all those red flags that your brain is going off, trying to convince you that there is something wrong there. Listen to your intuition, okay? Stop looking at surface stuff. Stop looking at words. Stop looking. What do you feel? What does your heart tell you? When you read something, go into soul and listen to the heart. That's what I can tell you. Addiction and paradise. So the heart with the key is welcoming love, meeting the one, getting together, right? That's the next step. You're going to unlock your heart. It's been shut down for a really long time. There's cobwebs all over it. That thing hasn't seen the sunlight in so long, right? We're all there. We've been there. Addiction, codependent, obsession, controlling. The days of controlling each other are over. We are autonomous, sovereign, spiritual beings. We do not get in codependent relationships to control or possess each other. We get in them to support each other to our highest possible timeline in support of the highest good, which is, speaking of which, paradise. Happiness, its expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. Okay? This is 5D. I can't remember his name. He was talking about how right now, because of the energies, some are expanding and they're growing and they're taking more light in, and some are contracting. It's 12-12, and they're dark and they're closed off and they're going more and more and more into the darkness. There's a separation of the lightness and the dark happening right now. So those who are open to change, They're jumping on the 5D, 4D light train, and they're headed right into a whole new life and a whole new paradise. I'll see you on the other side of this. Yep, we will see them though. They're just taking longer to evolve. It's how quick do you want to get to the kingdom of heaven? That's what it boils down to. I know in my heart we will be together again, and that was the driving catalyst for you all along. You just knew. You had no doubt. You felt it in your bones. You're like, this is something real. I'm going to hold on to it. It sticks with me. I can't let it go. I've been through my journey, my loneliness, my spiritual awakening, and I never let this go. I never, ever, ever, ever let this go. I knew it would come back around, but I had stuff to heal, right? I had to do due diligence and get my shit together so I can go and get my soulmate or get my twin soul, and we can, get on and do whatever mission is we got to do. So the Two of Swords, the path home, that is a crossroads choice. What do you want to do, Virgo? How do you want to handle this? What life are you going to create for you and your Queen of Cups? What do you want to do? Where do you want to make your mark? Do you want to be a greater positive influence? You're a twin soul. You came down here for this ascension process. Do you want to let your light shine to the whole world? Or do you want to just be a grid worker? Do you want to hold the light? Do you want to hunker down in a cabin somewhere and be silly and fool around all the time and have a garden and take drives out in the mountain passes, smoking hooters? Everybody has a choice on what reality they want to create, and neither is right or wrong. It's what you decide in union what to do. You have all opportunities. The key was to open your heart, and everything comes flooding in. Now the universe is saying, you've completed your mission. Look what you've done. You've come into union. Now choose what it is you want to co-create together. You build your life exactly the way you want it. Let's get a clarifier on that Two of Swords of this romance angel. My gosh, this is great energy, Virgo. Woo! Ascension in the house. This is 5D, baby, all the way. We have totally shifted. There is no doubt about it. If you're feeling it, comment in the comment section. Let me know you're feeling it. It's big. This says, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yep, so this is a crossroads choice. You're going to open up. You're going to open up and express yourself. It may be difficult for some people. Maybe you hadn't done it in a while. Look at those emotions and label them as an energy. Flip them around. Don't look at them as something weak. Just identify them. Say, oh, there you are. Now I'm going to let you go. Hammer. This is sabotage, rebuilding, working on it, persistent. So maybe you'll identify one of those emotions and it'll get you topsy-turvy for a couple days. But the next time you identify that emotion, you'll recognize it. You'll say hello to it. Thank you. Let it pass. And it won't jolt you as much. That's how you learn how to stay more in soul at like that ground zero level where you're not having these big highs or lows. It's because as the emotions and the triggers come up by living in this 3D world, those things are going to happen and we've got to learn how to deal with them. So expressing that energy that we're feeling identifies it, right? And then if you're in a union or a soulmate or twin soul connection, whatever connection it is that feels heartfelt to you, identifying the emotion together allows you to deal with that energy together. Okay? So it's not your lone soldier anymore. You can bounce this back off of each other and you're gonna mirror each other. You're gonna reflect each other until you work all these things out. And it's, it's a constant process. We're always healing. We're always discovering new things about ourselves. And this is lightning. The path home is sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. You transform that inner critic. You shut it down. You recognize it for what it is. You put it in its place. And you move forward and you go after your passion that you've been holding on to. And then you come out of this hermit mode where you're not looking to critique every little aspect of yourself or of your partner, that you hold space for your process. You hold space for your beautiful differences. And there's going to be a lot I think that's what makes it so damn exciting. I mean, I feel like I'm about to unwrap a Christmas present, you know? It's like the night before you can't sleep because you're just so excited. And they say that's what union energy feels like, and I never thought that was real until like I experienced it. Memories, bittersweet, reminiscing, that path home. Yep, you want to go home. You want to go home to that warm heater, to that safe place. I'm struggling to find the right path. So the path home is you're making a crossroads choice. Looks to me, it's not if, it's how. How are you going to approach your Queen of Cups? What's going to be comfortable for you? Okay, now that you've got past this inner critic, that's your challenge or fear. We know you got this, don't you worry. And the last card, it doesn't matter how much time goes by, doesn't matter. We hold space for our twin soul. I just saw 3133. And the final card and the ending of this reading for you, Virgo, and this was a beautiful reading. We have a timeless bond between us. No time is going to falter this connection. No dark energy is going to keep its paws on this connection long because it is made of the light. It is balanced and watched by Archangel Michael directly. He is in control of the twin flame unions. And I'm telling you, you can't have an angel like that watching out for a situation and not be thoroughly confident in the end result. So hang tight, don't have any doubts, and go for it, okay? That's all we could do right now. Is just hang it out there and go for it. And your life is going to change very, very radically. I promise you. If you guys like this reading, smash that subscribe button. If you're digging it and you'd like to see more readings, don't lose me by scrolling through on YouTube, you know? Subscribe, like, comment. We love all those energetic exchanges. You guys are totally awesome. You rock. Have a great day. I will see you at your next reading. Peace and love.